Hello there, my beautiful Leos, and welcome to your new moon in Pisces reading. We are going to look into how this new moon in Pisces that we are having today, March 18th into the 19th, will be affecting your energy. So let's start it off with a moon affirmation. Leo, check your birth chart to see where you have any Pisces or 12th house placements. So this is your moon affirmation, the artwork of the card. And this card says, I seek truth and act upon my realizations. Wow. That's a very interesting affirmation to receive during a Pisces new moon, because Pisces rules the 12th house of the unknown. So things are coming out. Things are being revealed around this time. You know, we are in the last couple days of the Mercury retrograde that is also in Pisces. So some things could be taking ahead right now at the moment. There could be some type of things coming out, truths being revealed. And with this affirmation coming through, it's showing not only are you discovering things that have been unknown and or hidden from you, this new moon in Pisces is going to reveal things to you. And there is this type of energy around acting accordingly with what you discover. So let's see. This should be an interesting reading with that affirmation starting it off. So you also have moon in Cancer energy, card number 16, with belonging, a sensitive, introspective phase. So with you getting the moon in Cancer, you didn't get the moon in Pisces, but Cancer is a fellow water sign, and you did get a moon card, so we're still in alignment with the energy here. So it looks like you are going to reveal or have some reveals and truths and discoveries about where you belong, who you belong with, who you belong around, where your energy is feeling the need to go. It's crazy that this card is coming through too. I've been listening to the song in the Hercules movie, I Can Go the Distance. And in the song, they say, I will find where I belong. So me seeing this card is very interesting because I'm like, wait, why is that word familiar to me? So it definitely does look like this Pisces new moon is going to reveal who, what, and where you belong. At the same time, it may reveal who, what, and where you don't belong. So let's see, your Moonology card is, it's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. So you're getting a lot of water energy here coming through. You have the moon card, and now you have a full moon card. Despite this being a new moon I'm reading for, sometimes new moons hold the energy of completion and full moons hold the energy of renewal and vice versa, right? Just because it's a new moon doesn't always mean it's going to be new things. And just because it's a full moon that happens to us, and you know, what's the next phase of the moon will be full when it's an event. And sometimes full moons will bring new energy in. So it looks like this Pisces new moon is really helping you figure out where you belong, as well as where you need to release negativity, negative situations, negative people, negative habits, and thoughts you have towards yourself. And the fact that you have two water signs coming through, there could be some type of emotional energy around this time, just because this is a lunar event that is being brought to the collective in a water sign. You have Archangel Gabriel, call in the pure white light. And the unicorns also give you service. Service with an open heart is a key to satisfaction. All right, so I feel like for some of you, you may have been of service to certain energies that were just draining you or making you feel down or just not making you feel like you belong. And with the service unicorn coming through, I definitely do feel like there is a better area of your life, or there's a better place, or there's a better situation, or there's a better person that will actually be grateful for your service and for what you're giving and for what you're doing. Some of you may actually find yourself in this position of needing to take care of somebody or finding yourself in a caretaker position around this time. But you do have Archangel Gabriel coming through. Gabriel rules the throat chakra. We already mentioned Mercury retrograde. So I do feel like, you know, when you try to help somebody, but they are not in the position of receiving help, there could be some type of theme around that for you here, Leo, where you may not be able to help everyone, but there are people that you are aligned to be of service of. And there's a lot of reveal and discovery energy for you. And it may even come from communication with Archangel Gabriel. Let's get your overall energy from the tarot. I'm using the angel cards this time. And you have the Three of Swords. The quickly forgiving God. Love and submission cures illnesses, influences paternal love, and gives long life. So your overall energy being the Three of Swords, somebody is of need of some healing. For sure. You have the service card here. I definitely do feel like there is this energy around, I don't know if it's you or if it's other people, but somebody's definitely going through it here and trying to figure something out about themselves, about their energy, about the energy of others. And the fact that the Three of Swords is your overall energy. And it's interesting because if I got the Three of Swords out in any other deck, I wouldn't align it with what's coming through here that this deck talks about, but I decided to use the angel deck. And I find it very interesting that the Three of Swords says the quickly forgiving God. There could be somebody that wants your forgiveness around this time, and or you may be in an apologetic position, but there is some type of forgiveness energy that's coming through for the day, and it could happen through a conversation. You know, Archangel Gabriel there. This person is holding a sword and a stone. Let's clarify that energy with the Two of Pentacles. So some of you are a little uncertain about maybe how far you'd like to forgive somebody, how much leeway you're willing to give away. There's definitely apologetic energy coming through. Let's see what's coming your way. The Eight of Cups. Jeez. Your influence is the Six of Wands. Your unexpected energy is the Four of Pentacles. Your advice is the Two of Wands. And your outcome is the Four of Wands. There could be a resurfacing or like somebody that decides to make a U-turn towards you, Leos. I feel like somebody feels bad of something that they did towards you. And that truth could be revealed around this time. Some of you have no idea that somebody's feeling remorseful or regretful. But with the Eight of Cups here of what's coming your way, it looks like there's somebody who walked away from you or you walked away from them. Not letting go of this connection. Not letting go of this energy for some reason. But you look uncertain. You look indecisive. Eight of Pentacles, Hierophant. Jeez, wow. Seven of Pentacles. Okay. And the Ten of Pentacles. Somebody's trying to run it back here with you, Leo. And the fact that this combination of cards is underneath the Moon in Cancer, some of you feel like, yes, you do belong with this person. And others of you are contemplating if you truly do. Now, this could be an old job that reaches out to you. This could be an old friend. This could be an old love. This could be something or someone that you once knew. I feel like this person took advantage of your kindness. And that's why when you stay sturdy in your heart, people will always find themselves in a remorseful position. Because when you lead with love, that's just what happens. So I feel like somebody took advantage of your kindness here and they're feeling bad about it. They're wanting to open up to you. They could have been a very stubborn individual or very closed off. Six of Wands in your position, it does feel like a win for you. But let's see. You have the Queen of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, yeah, and the Knight of Wands. So hearing that this person feels remorseful could feel good for you. But your energy looks like you're sitting in your vibration of stability. The Knight of Wands is here, so there is some type of temptation of energy to take action or do something with what's coming your way. But this person feels like, I'm going to go with this person feels like they do belong, or that you do belong with them, or something like this. But there is contemplation here. There is like a thinking about it energy. You have the Four of Pentacles in the unexpected position with the Five of Swords, the Queen of Cups, the Chariot, and the Ace of Wands. Yeah. So you may be surprised that somebody who once caused you stress, or a situation that once caused you a sense of difficulty, is trying to circle back around. Like I said, we are in the final stages of Mercury retrograde. Usually that's a stereotype for Mercury retrograde. Resurfacing of past things or people. And I mean, you have the Eight of Cups there, so I definitely do feel like this does have to do with somebody who feels bad about walking away from you. Or you walked away from them and they feel bad about what caused that. Somebody feels bad about how they treated you. When you were of service, you were with your open heart. On the Two of Wands, and there's that communication energy with the Ace of Wands right underneath Archangel Gabriel. And I'm pretty sure, not your weekly love, but the daily I did for you for this week, there was some type of emphasis on healing a misunderstanding. And you do have service with this Three of Swords, the quickly forgiving God that literally amplifies, cures illness. So there could be some of you that are sick or under the weather or injured or ill, that you may finally be getting out of that around this time. Two of Wands in your advice. The Five of Cups, the Seven of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles. So your advice is to make a decision with this energy. You know, your overall affirmation does say act upon your realizations. So there are certain things that you are going to realize around this time about a situation, about a person. And your advice is to be decisive. There's been a lot of indecision in this cycle as well. I've seen it in a lot of your readings too. So as we get closer and closer to Mercury retrograde being over in a mutable sign, mutable signs are known to be indecisive. So some of you have been feeling this way, and it really doesn't help that we had Mercury retrograde in Pisces during Pisces season. So some of you, if you have just been way more all over the place or way more uncertain or indecisive as usual, don't let it get to you. You're going to move out of that flow, especially for a fixed sign that could feel a little bit uncomfortable. Because usually fixed signs are able to hone in on a decision, but the collective energy is making that a bit harder to do. Four of Wands in your outcome shows a sense of healing, shows a sense of coming together in a feel-good energy with the King of Cups, the King of Swords, oh gosh, the Five of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. Now, there could be three energies here for you. The Five of Wands does signify multiple energies. So this could be occurring in multiple different themes of your life, figuring out what friends you belong with, what romantic energy you belong with, what you feel like you belong to do for work or for hobbies or for self, whatever the case may be. But this can also signify three different people. So you could have a lot going on right now, or a lot of energy resurfacing for you. Let's see, Knight of Cups to the Three of Pentacles. I had a feeling. I was like, you started with a three. Where's the other three? There it is. So this shows me it is in multiple different areas of your life. So Leo, there's definitely a remorseful energy, a regretful energy. Somebody feels like they should have treated you better. They should have handled you better in whatever way, shape, or form. I get some type of compromise or some type of energy of attempting closure. Somebody wants your forgiveness. And I don't get super surprising energy. I mean, some of you could be surprised, and I do feel like there is this truth and reveal of what you belong to do or where you belong to go or who you belong to be around. And sometimes past people come around or past situations resurface to help give you realization and clarity in the present. Like, have you ever had that happen where somebody came back your way and maybe there were some conversations, maybe there was some experience, and their return made you realize that you don't belong with them, but you would have never known if you didn't give it a chance? Or maybe a return shows you, wow, maybe we do belong. Like, there is just something here where, you may find yourself consciously or subconsciously comparing situations and people right now. But that's what I have here for you, Leo. There's definitely somebody here that wants to turn around the narrative between the two of you. And it could have been a long time that this person took to return in. Or there's just a waiting period and contemplation that you have on what you want to do. Will you allow forgiveness with this person? And the fact that you have the Three of Swords with the quickly forgiving God, some of you, this situation didn't happen that long ago. And this person just feels like, hey, all right, Leo, do you forgive me? And you're like, whoa. This just happened. Because you do look uncertain with the Two of Pentacles. All right, so let's see. In terms of zodiacs in your spread, that could be around you or in your chart. You have Cancer, you have Taurus, you have Scorpio. Yeah. That's who you have. But your outcome is very interesting. I feel like there is some type of scattered having to choose energy, or at least how to act with what you're receiving right now. Or, like what your reaction. You could be contemplating how to react to something or someone. So let's see. Your ending oracle from the Moonology manifestation cards is the new moon in Scorpio with Go Deeper. All right. So the fact that you have double Scorpio energy here, the fact that we're reading for a Pisces moon, but you have Scorpio full moon, and now you got the new moon of Scorpio. Scorpio will rule intensity, passion, attraction. Yep, where are we? New moon, new moon, new moon. You're regaining control of a situation that cut deep. Three of Swords. You've moved through your fears and can now see where this issue has come from. Now isn't the time to gloss over the facts. Rather, it's time for you to face your darkest concerns and go deeper. Your situation may need to crumble before it can be renewed. Magic is called for. It's crucial to stay strong now. Sexually, it's time to reach for true communion with your partner. Financially, this is a blessed time to work with someone on a joint venture. It's time to release a grudge. This card is an especially good sign for matters related to sex, money, or an obsession you've been grappling with. Know that your magic clear out negativity to supercharge your manifesting powers. Yep, that makes total sense as to why you have that energy. So somebody wants forgiveness. Forgiveness is needed inside, and it may require you to go a little bit deeper. And sometimes going deep can feel uncomfortable, but a lot of the times it could be very freeing. And there's a lot of subconscious energy with this. We're still at the last leg of Pisces season. We're at the last leg of this Mercury retrograde in Pisces. And we are in now a Pisces new moon. That 12th house. Subconscious energy will come out around this time. Anybody ever read the book or heard of the book, The Body Keeps the Score? That's the subconscious, where your mind may not remember things, or your mind may not always be thinking of things, but your body has a reaction. So I feel like with the way this whole reading is coming through, your body is having a reaction towards something. Yeah. So take with what you'd like to take with that. That's what I have here for you, my beautiful, amazing Leos. Thank you for being here and for watching. I hope you have a blessed, beautiful day or night wherever you are at in the world. And I'll see and talk to all of y'all very, very soon. Bye now, Leo.